House. He was a member in 1999 and currently also a member. And after him, we'll go for break. Yeah, point of order, Senator Diri Doi.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm coming under Order 43. Mr. Chairman, mine is by way of advice. I want to appeal to my colleagues.
This is to him. It's to him. It's to him. No,
sir. Then I Chairman, that for every ministerial nominee, Order 43. For every ministerial nominee, the state caucus should please be permitted as a caucus to say something. And I'm sure that will also bring some bondship between the nominee from that state and senators from that state. Thank you.
Distinguished Senator Diridoye, you made a suggestion. I don't have to put it to vote, but I'm sure you have heard the reaction. And let me make a reference. Senator Albert, please take your seat. You know, without prejudice to any state caucus that wants to talk on a nominee who passed through the National Assembly, if the Benue caucus nominated Senator Jeff Okajeff to speak on their behalf, we took that, but we also realized that actually what we need to do better is to call the minority and the majority leaders to just say something on behalf of all of us. And then the nominee takes his or her bow and go. And I think this is better for us. Is it our view? Thank you very much. Point of order.
Mr. Chairman, Order 43. And I just want to draw the attention of the chairman that this order is not strictly adhered to, because at the last stanza of the order, and I read with your permission, the terms of the proposed statement shall be submitted in detail to the President of the Senate when his leave to make it is sought. I can see some of my colleagues, they've not. They've not. No, I'm just. I want to draw the attention that there's a need to submit any case of personal,
Please, I entertain the point of order from Diri, just to allow us have an understanding in the chamber. I don't think it's going to be any useful to continue to call point of order on things that we can ordinarily just permit to go. We have already agreed, if it is a former member of the National Assembly, the majority and the minority leaders will speak on our behalf. So no more point of order on this. I think it's more dignifying for us. And state caucuses, we appeal to state caucuses that we are not undermining you. We are only trying to have a process that I think is straightforward and plain. Thank you very much. The next nominee, of course, a former member, I mean, even a present member of the House of Representatives from Imo State.
All right. A member of the House of Representatives, Emeka Uwajiuba, makes his way into the Senate chamber right now. He's next up for screening and most likely will enjoy the same treatment as his colleagues. Just to say that the Senate was supposed to go on its break at 1 p.m. I can see some other members of the House of Representatives. You can see the minority leader there behind Emeka Uwajiuba, who is a serving member of the House of Representatives, making their way into the Senate chamber. Emeka Uwajiuba was originally not on the first 6 names read out by the President of the Senate, as those whose CVs have been distributed and would be screened before 1 p.m. Neither was Senator Godswill Akpabio, but from all indication, it appears that the decision to bring them out was to at least deal with those who are most likely expected to take a bow and go, before dealing with those who will be drilled even more. Now, the idea behind having past ministers in the Senate would be quite interesting. It will interest you to know that most of them would be appraised based on past performances. We don't have a past minister yet who has come through for the screening, but we understand that the list has Rotimi Amechi and Ogbonnaya Onu on it, as well as Mustafa Sheuri, all past ministers, and it's expected that the Senate will look into their past performances.
A member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Emeka Uwajiuba. Honorable Emeka Uwajiuba was a member of the House between 1999 and 2003, and presently also serving as a member of the House of Representatives. Honorable, you are welcome, and I want to take the opportunity to also welcome our colleagues from the House of Representatives who have accompanied you. Honorable nominee, we are in receipt of your CV. You are at liberty to emphasize on some aspects of your CV where you feel you need to explain in detail, or anything you might have omitted, but you think is crucial and important and helpful that you tell this Senate. Once again, you are welcome, and this is an opportunity for you to make your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my Senate President and dear compatriots. Thank you also, learned and distinguished members of our National Assembly's Senate. It is an honor and a privilege to be in your presence to make myself available as a nominee from Imo State to the service of a federation, the Federal Executive Council. I also, please, would want to acknowledge members of the House of Representatives who have accompanied me here by the special request that was made to them by the leadership of the House. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. My distinguished Senate President, members of the hallowed Senate, truly speaking, I got this nomination ahead of it yesterday, the same way when the Senate President announced it. My resume speaks only about what my academic qualifications as a law graduate from 1988 through to my PhD in law from the University of Jos as scholarly. In between all of this, I have done a myriad of things, mostly political, because when I left the chamber in 2003, I tried to run for governor in Imo State. I became perhaps the first serving member to migrate out of the PDP into an opposition party at the time. It was not times we lost, and lately we've won. In winning, we articulated a roadmap for Nigeria to address some of the myriad problems we figured we've seen. Mostly, why do Nigerians not eat what they produce and tend to produce what they do not use? We've tried to forge policies around all of this. Lately, as chairman of the Tech Fund, I've tried to address my capacity within this limited area. What I think the academia should address is that methodology and to bring the triple healings into focus so that industry and the academia will share in what it is that the country needs to go for. Nigeria is a rigorous league and has will not produce anywhere true polish. He will close 12 years, 13 years ago. You do not have an integration. We asked, for instance, to look at what we can do with Emeka. For instance, Nasarawa State has the largest deposit of TAC. What do we do with the Ministry of Trade and Investment so that the industries, Ministry of Education can only buy under UBEC all the chalks that are produced in Nigeria. In that way, TAC in Nasarawa becomes meaningful. Those are the policies we are looking at in government. It is up to government to implement which ones. There are so many initiatives. Silica. I'm sure that Governor Oji will remember the blueprint that was developed of the International Class 5. Part of it is because in Azumi, there is a lot of silica that occurs. The same thing occurring in Yawa and the streets out of this. Part of what silica is revolutionize the template for solar power. Many people need, first of all, have a floating gas factory, glass factory in Nigeria, export steam. The main work for steam is to build underlying cabins for silica that has been melted at 2,900 degrees to be able to float. So if you don't have float glass, you will never get into the solar panel industry. And until you have solar panels, a solar panel cell plant is less than $10 million. 2,900 imports of solar panels in a year is $897 million. Now, that integration is a policy government can reward. The Ministry of Power, for instance, since in Nigeria today, for you to build any generating plant, it must be below 9.9999 megawatts. You are free to operate that device. But if you have a purified system that brings everybody who has solar panels to run those Ministry of Power can integrate that brings everybody who has solar panels. And these policies are the things that we're working on, saving it for a couple of years. And I think those are things that I think when we get into government, we take a holistic review of all the integral factors that make Nigeria work. And get a future benefit from agriculture to politics, to intellect and
Senate Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President, sitting as the chair. The nominee has told us his DNA. The DNA is PDP DNA. Well guided.
Well guided.
And so, we are very proud of this, our product.
Our product. It's our export.
You can have it now. We have exported it to you. And from just this brief statements he has made, it's very obvious that he will be a very good ambassador of the National Assembly to the executive. And so, we have also asked those from his state in the minority. And they say they have no problems with the nomination of Emeka, our own. And so it is our pleasure to say that we in the minority haven't loaned him to all the other places he has and where he's finally getting that he can now take a bow.
The majority,
I find it quite hilarious, to hear the minority leader talk about our candidate. It's a very possessive, that even though he was in about 3 of our antecedent parties, and he was only in PDP for a very short time. But that being the case with the president in the chair, I quite find the candidate quite exciting by the brief that he has given. And with the support that the minority has gotten from the senators from Imo State, and with the quite large delegation, that I can see of our colleagues from the House of Representatives, I would rather say that we invite them to take a bow. And say, in addition, Mr. President, in the chair, that these are the kind of, you can see his narration is coming out of his heart and head. Thinkers, that we need, to really drive the process of policy, in ministries, departments, and agencies. And I think these are the kind of policies that we expect, and these are the kind of people that we encourage in every point, to come with the leadership positions in this country. With that, Mr. President, I will ask my colleagues to support the majority opinion that the country be allowed to out, and take about. Thank you very much, Mr.
Well, thank you very much, the Senate Leader. Distinguished colleagues, I start with Honorable Emeka in the House between 1999 and 2003. If I am not mistaken, he served as chairman of the works. Was that? Yes. Okay. Of course, he did very well. And you can see the views expressed by the two leaders in the Senate, that you have what it takes to make a very positive difference. On that side of the loan, I'm talking about the loan. I think I will just make a remark on what the minority leader said. The party carries out smithing. So when people cross over, they receive the best reorientation, and they can be like this. We are waiting for more. So, Honorable Emeka Uwajiuba, when we are there, and I've said this to two previous nominees, Senators George Akume and Boswell Fabio, that while we want to work together with the great arm of government, those of you that are opportune to be on that side, but who are here as before, you will have a lot of work to do to ensure that the relationship remains cordial, that we work as a team, that those that may have not had opportunity to be on the National Assembly side and don't understand the sentiments and sensibilities of members of the National Assembly are taught, or at least enlightened and advised to also show reciprocity in ensuring that we work together. We are going to be stiff with our oversight. We are going to ensure that our committees always ensure that we have the proper implementation of whatever budget we pass. And that is not to mean hostility, but to mean responsibility. And I'm sure that this time around, ministers, when they're invited by the members of committees of the National Assembly, they will come and tell it, because we are supposed to be on the same page. With this remarks, we want to wish you well. We want to also pray for you that whatever portfolio you are given, that you are able to bring to bear this kind of passion, desire, and the heat coming out of you in show of capacity and experience and patriotism. Best of luck. And we can now let me put the question first. Well, if it is only when we put the question, otherwise we are taking about immediately and leave. But is it the view of the Senate that the nominee takes a bow and leave? Mr. Nominee, you can take a bow. Distinguished colleagues, we are going to suspend plenary for a 1-hour break to enable us have lunch and pray, and resume at 2:15 or so. Just 1 hour, maybe 20 minutes after 2. So, Senate Leader.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I move that we suspend, the chair moves to plenary to report progress.
Well, there you have it. So far, 4 nominees have come through the floor of the Senate. Uwajiuba from from Abia State, Godswill Akpabio from Akwa Ibom State, George Akume from Benue State, and Emeka Uwajiuba from Imo State. The Senate will be taking a break now for an hour, and we'll